Hi guys, Merry Christmas and welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. That is loud. Merry Christmas to everyone. This is Boxing Day here in the UK. I'm sure it's Boxing Day everywhere else in the world who may celebrate Christmas. But yes, a festive greetings to you. Oh dear. Here we go, coughing. I'd never make a radio presenter, would I? Got the NTG2, which is my... no, I haven't. I have got an NTG2, but I've got an NTG3, which is my favoured microphone for this game and for anything else as it comes to it. I've levelled up to 23 over the past couple of days. I haven't had a lot of time spending on it. I know I always say that, but yeah, I've been buying as well. Buying garages, drivers and trucks. I don't buy drivers, I rent drivers, I employ drivers. The position now is we have Dover with 4 drivers, 1 including me, and he's a newbie, him there. Don't even know his name. Is it Henry? No, I employed a Henry somewhere. That's a basic DAF. I bought 2 DAFs at $79,000 or each, euros, pounds, whatever. That was yesterday, and going to give him a go. And we are going to look now at Calais, and yeah, they're the same as they ever were. Pretty good team, and I think she's the new one, Gertruda. What's she got? Majestic? No, it's her then. Madison. That's the one. I know I bought 2 DAFs, but I bet you Eddie Stobart don't operate like this. I bet he knows everything he's got on a slightly grander scale as well. But anyway, very pleased with what I've got. So Lublin is trucks assigned 3 out of 3. Drivers assigned 3 out of 3. Good. So hopefully that's good. Calais, 3 out of 3 again. And when I've got the money, because I don't really want to borrow it, Dover has got 1 more place for a driver and truck. I'm very pleased, as in the real world, that I haven't borrowed. I did borrow initially to get where I am, but I'm now using my skill, in inverted commas, my experience, to sort of reinvest into my business, my simulation business here, and to invest in trucks and drivers. And it's really quite a nice warming feeling, even though it's only a game, a simulator, that when you're driving along, suddenly on your bottom right, mine is the GPS, you get little messages saying so and so has earned whatever. And yesterday in particular, Christmas Day, it was like a Christmas present because I was on something like 145 grand in the bank when I left, and then by the time I got to my destination, which was something like 700 kilometres away, I'd got another 15 or 20 grand, all from my lovely drivers. It was great. And, in a fair world, which it's not, in a fair world, that's how it should be, in life. If you invest your time and money back into the business, it's great, reinvesting it. I love it, I really do. Anyway, enough of the waffle. Let's have a look at the truck manager. Yeah, we've got I renamed them. I didn't rename them, I reordered them yesterday. Where's my one? That's the one there. Why isn't that at the top? Let's do the driver then. That's better. Right, that's what I was expecting. Scania R, lovely bit of kit. And yeah, left-hand drive, 6x4, quite powerful. It seems to work really well. So going down the list, we've got fairly... that's a good one. Who's got that? Martin. Let's have a look at his log, actually, because if we go into driver manager, let's have a look at Martin's log. Where was it? Martin, that one there. Let's see how he's doing. Yeah, I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, it don't look bad to me. I'm not used to looking at these sort of figures, but there aren't any negatives there, and they're all 4-figure sums, which is good. 63, 64. So he's done a job every day, which is good. I wonder if there's a way to sort of whittle down profit distance. I suppose there is, isn't there? Like this. Now, in fairness, Mark. I'm sure I had a Henry somewhere. Never mind. Maybe I considered Henry, but Mark's there. Him and the last three are all newbies, hence the daffs. Madson's not that new, but don't even know if Madson's a bloody man or woman. No disrespect. I rest my case. I think I'm going on the women's side there. Yeah. So rating of 2.5. Yeah, I think they start at either 0 or 0.8 or 1.7, something like that. So the two newbies I got yesterday were Saskia and Mark. He's lost money. Let's have a look at his log, if there's anything on it at all. Yeah, and he's lost 2 out of 3. He's lost money, but it's early days. Let's get on the road, and I think I was on a job. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was fairly new into a job. Let's find out. I'll sleep. That's right, I've just had sleep, and I'm on the way to Sheffield. That's right, this is a long one, about 900 kilometres. I filled up as usual and slept. Let's see. Oh, it stopped raining and there's no lorries. Obviously I snore a lot because it was full last night. Let's take the handbrake off, you noob. I think we'll turn the lights off as well. Yet again, I hit someone yesterday coming out of these, and I'm not going to get a track IR, but because they don't appeal to me at the moment. Watch this space. But yeah, I've done it at least twice now. I come out because I'm coming out blind, and I've just hit a car or a lorry. 872 kilometres to go. I hope the levels are about right. They looked about right when I was doing them. I haven't got a proper sort of device to listen to the levels here. I just do it visually. I should have it really, but I haven't. I've got a Zoom H4n, which is good on the VU meters, and I just use the visual levels on the settings on the Windows 7 recording devices, but I haven't got a way that I'm aware of so I can actually listen and monitor to the actual balance of my voiceover versus the game sounds. But it's been pretty spot on thus far, and I hope that I don't have to raise my voice over the top of that. I don't have that view often, I have to say, because I can't drive barely in this view, let alone in other views. But it's nice to have it right anyway. So, lovely, beautiful. Let's get out here. And we've got about, I would say, under an hour, about 45-50 minutes, I reckon, to eat all those kilometres. I should be able to do it on a full tank. We've got 1375 kilometres there, and we are looking at 13 hours. I reckon I'm going to have a sleep. Oh yes. But I think what we'll probably do, let's look at the map and see. Yeah, it's a shortish crossing. It's not from Calais, is it? It is from Calais. Yeah, that's not going to be sleepable, is it? No, it's not. Normally on the longer ones, as I'm sure you're aware, you can catch some sleep, but not on this one. So I'll just make a decision closer to the time and take it from there. I hope you've all had a really good Christmas. Very quiet here, which is lovely. Oh, here we go, you see, bottom right. Driver Mark, he's a newbie, and it's not negative figures, so that's good. That's a step in the right direction, Mark. We're on 52. I did spend a fortune, 2 trucks, that was round terms 160,000. It's not bad though, is it? I don't think you need really good pucker trucks really for your drivers. I might be wrong, but at this moment, at this level of expertise of the game, I think it's great, you know, just to get sort of fairly basic ones, which is why I went for 2 DAFs, and then the drivers themselves. So yeah, that put me down to, I had just over 200k in the bank, and what with the earnings since. We're back down to 52,000, which is great, and I'm hoping that maybe by the end of this trek we'll have upped it, maybe another 10k. We'll find out. I've got to watch the speed because this old bus really does stonk along. What am I carrying? Digger, isn't it? Excavator, 25 ton. That one there. Okay. So 12 hours game time. That's probably going to be about just under an hour real time. Okay, nice sunny day again. What's the temperature doing? 23 degrees. Is that 26? I can't read it properly. It's 24, 26, something like that. Probably be able to see it better on the big screen. This is a 27-inch Asus PB278Q, which is pretty good monitor. Lovely, in fact. But it's just that the way the dashboard's laid out there, I know it's 2 something. It's either 4 or 6, but either way, it seems nice outside. It's a lot warmer than it is here in the UK anyway. So, I wonder who's going to have the excavator. Got to watch the speed. I'm doing bang on 100 there. I've got a couple of parking fines. Not parking fines, speeding fines. Do you get parking fines in this game? You can get fined for speeding, you can get fined for crashing, you can get fined for overtaking on solid white lines, you know, you allegedly driving on the other side of the road. And you can, get fined for actually taking the wrong lane if you forget what country you're in, for example, which I've done a couple of times. You drive on the wrong side of the road, and you get fined for that. Which isn't very nice. Oh, and red lights, of course. That old favourite, red lights. Right, are we getting off here or not? This is a part of the map I don't... No, I think we're not. We're going on here. Yeah, we're going straight on, and then it goes in a loop to the left. There'll be a 40 limit down here. We'll just touch the mic there, sorry about that. Doing about 50% more than 40. Faster. That's slowed down quite a lot. Balloons again. Okay. We've got 719 to go. And I think... Oh, I've got plenty of time for sleep yet. Wow, 9 hours. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Yeah, it's not a good time to sleep if it's showing that, is it? Let's do that. Yeah, I think the most you can get is 9 hours. And if you were... for example, to go to sleep when you've got 7 hours left, you're only going to gain 2 hours, but you would have lost 9 hours. I think that's the way it works. And you lose valuable time because you'd have to sleep again. So I normally wait until it's about 2 hours, slightly less maybe if I can get it, but 2 hours is the borderline really for me in this game, and that's a good time. He starts yawning sort of after, when you've got slightly less than 2 hours to go. So you've got to look at your garages or your sleep points. And it's normally garages I go into here, because you're normally on one of these autobahns, one of these big roads, motorways or whatever. I don't think I normally, when I want to sleep, I normally... I call it one-stop shopping, you know. I don't want to go to sleep, then pull in somewhere else half hour later to get fuel. I normally like to do them both at once. Therefore, I tend to stop at garages, fuel stations. Whereas that on the right is just a sleeping area. So, I wonder if we just went across the border there. drifting over. I'm still not 100% happy with this steering that I've set up for this Scania. The other Scania I had, which another driver of mine's using, was for me better, but I got the new one and the steering was different, and I've tried to adjust it. It's okay, but it's not quite the same as the other one, and I haven't really got the time or the patience or the knowledge to faff about for half hour queuing it. It would be nice, I think, to have like I don't know how they do it though, like a live feel when you're in the settings for it. If you could have an instantaneous feedback to how it feels, but I suppose the only way to do it really is what you do, which is adjust it, come out of the settings and go driving. But I don't know, I'd like an instant sort of feel, if that's possible. I don't know if it is. Obviously it isn't because it's not an option, but you know, I know what I mean. But yeah, it'd be nice, because I don't actually know what all the settings do. Forced feedback, I want to kind of gather that's the, you know, the feeling of bumps and crashes and things through the steering, but the sensitivity and the linearity or something, I can't remember now, but it's just a bit, it feels a bit loose, but I don't know, it's difficult to explain. But it's better than it was when I first upgraded to this lovely beast a few weeks ago. Right, let's get down to 70. Looks a busy old junction there. We've still got quite a way to go. There's a... Oh, was that 658? I missed that. I think they should have a little sound when you get a message to alert you, because it's quite distracting. Sort of keep looking at the GPS to see if there is a message, and maybe a breakdown at the end of it. Okay. I don't even know what country. I think we're in France. Yeah. So we're not that far from the ferry port, and I assume we're going to dock at Dover. So I think we'll look at a sleep rest in the UK. And remember, please, John, to drive on the left-hand side of the road when you get off the ferry. Don't know how far we've got to the ferry. I've said it before. It would be nice if there was a way. I mean, maybe there is a way and I just don't know how to do it, but it would be nice if there was a way to calculate on the map how far away from certain waypoints you are. For example, I'm there, and I would want to find out how many kilometres it is to there, and I'm unaware of a way to do that other than visual approximation. But what I think I'm going to do, depending on many factors, I'm going to have to consider stopping at maybe that place there for a rest, because there's quite a distance between there, and again it would be good, the way my brain works anyway, to find out, click on that and find out the distance between the two. But I think that's probably the place that we're going to stop at for sleep, so we don't get fined. This is a very, very, very good game. I'm not an experienced gamer, as I've told you many times before, but I do love this, and you know, a lot of it does not come intuitively to me, but I'm very impressed with what I've seen. A lot of people out there do play games a lot, and they, you know, you just get a different feel for it. I'm a crap driver on this game, but I just enjoy it. You know, I love the interaction of being an owner, manager, driver, and you know, I know it's only a simulator, but it's got a lot of rewards, I think, rather than just driving a truck or just running a garage. It's like being a player manager, I suppose, in football, which is another thing I don't follow. But you know, if you put a bit of your own skill into it, a bit of your own input, and you reap the rewards. It's lovely. Okay. Gotta watch the speed. I'm sure I'm driving way too fast for this load. That's about 60 miles an hour I'm doing now. I don't know, is it too fast? I read or heard somewhere that you shouldn't drive more than 90k. But, don't know. Lorries in real life do, don't they? Some of them are limited, I think, to 56 miles an hour, which has got to be about 90, 80, no, 85, 90k, isn't it? Because 80 is 50 miles an hour, 100 is 62. So, somewhere between the two, I reckon it's about 90k. And that's what many trucks in England, anyway, are limited to. Don't think it's going to be too long before we hit the ferry. We're keeping on the main drag, looking at the map. Oh, let's get out. A bit too late there. This is the latest version, as far as I'm aware. I think it's 1.8.2 or something. And all seems pretty good so far. The computer, as you may or may not be aware, was off the road for ages due to overheating and a CPU issue. I've had it back for about 11 days now. 2 weeks next Sunday, which is 4 days ago. That's 4 days away. And touch wood, it has performed as it should have from day one. It has performed brilliant. Actually, I'm not getting off here. I'm not staying on, I should say. I'm getting off here. Yeah, so very pleased with it thus far. It's only what it should have been when I first got it, but because of the hassle I had with it, it was so distracting and very, very distressing. Not least of which was the bloody amount of money I paid for it. The most I've paid recently for a computer, and it was letting me down. Never mind. Let's just move on. Right. Leaving the busy motorway. It's not that busy. I wish the motorways over here were like that all the time. It'd be bloody lovely. I actually went out Christmas Eve in my car, and it was delightfully not busy where I live, and it was such a nice change. Got to take this wide-ish so we don't hit. Wow. Right, I think we're here. So, where do we go? I think we're going here. We can't go there, it's no entry. I think we go here. Bum bum bum. Is it here? We'll look here then. That one will do. It says no van, no lorries. Is it here? The thing's up. I'm going to go for it. Oh, of course this is the tunnel, isn't it? It's not the ferry. Duh. Okay, we'll never ever manage to park it properly in here. I don't think it matters. I've gone way too far. That's all it wants. Somewhere there. That's good enough. Probably looks awful from outside. I won't faff about too long. Yeah, somebody will straighten that up. We are going to Folkestone. not Dover, Folkestone. Let's embark. 35 minutes, so we ain't going to get sleep on that. Okie dokie. We're now in Blighty. So drive on the left. $14.41 Monday afternoon. So, where are we going up here? We've got to go right. Looking good. It's all one-way traffic, which is good. Once we get out of this place, and then we can get on with our journey to Sheffield. We've got 7 hours to sleep, and we've got 456 kilometres, I beg your pardon. We're going to hang a left and then a left. Take it wide, but watch that car. Oh, we've got plenty of room there. Okay, and then left again. Lovely. Good. Yeah, the Track IR, I haven't tried one, so I can't really talk about it. It doesn't really appeal to me. I don't know, just another gadget to have, to pay for, to have, to install, to go wrong, whatever. Rather negative view of it, but I'll just do with this view and that view and then that view and risk hitting a few cars and lorries on the way. I think it's only happened, I don't know, 3-4 times, I think. It's not. I don't think it happens every time I go on a journey. Let's put it that way. If it was, it would be serious and it would be costing me money, and I'd get me one. But it doesn't at the moment. It doesn't appeal to me. Let's put it that way. But I've got one of my friends, a Track IR 5, I think it was, about 120 quid. Doesn't seem a bad price for what it is, but doesn't appeal to me at the moment. So we're heading up north to Sheffield, land of steel making, was anyway. What time have we got in real time? 1:15 on Boxing Day. I think we're getting off here. Try that to voiceover again. Oh, slow down, boy. This is going to be tight. I've had tighter, but some of them, mainly in Europe, are very tight indeed, and you get stuck if you take it absolutely, not perfectly. You get stuck on the rails. You have to be careful. He's going to let me go. Lovely. Watch you don't hit your car on me trailer. It does seem weird driving on the left. It really does. I spend most of my time in Europe. Nice day in England. Quite a trek up to, that's going to be 40, about 250 miles approximately. So we were going to look at sleepy poos. We've still got a long time, so that's 6 hours 14. That's going to be close then. 6 hours 44 ETA. 6 hours 12. Yeah, I'm going to need some sleep. Oh, that's going to really bite into my deadline, isn't it? Oh. And again, I'm not knowledgeable enough of lorry driving to make this, you know, as a criticism. These those dodgy roads. But see, that's so tight. I'm going to hit that. But you can't choose how long you sleep. It's 9 hours or nothing. And with this sort of deadline, I've got 6.5 hours ETA. Let me just get onto this and I can concentrate. I've got 6.5 hours to my ETA, and I need sleep in 6 hours. So that means if I slept, or rather if I didn't sleep, I'd be half an hour outside of my comfort zone and I would get fined. So what I would like to do, but you're probably not allowed due to law, I don't know, but mind you, the law can't force you to sleep a full 9 hours or 8 hours. I would like to sleep for, say, 3 hours, and that way I'm comfortably close to that deadline. I wouldn't say 1 or 2 hours, but I could choose how long I want to sleep. But that, with only half-hour difference, mean you know, in the way that I know, you have to stop at a rest place, and you have to have the full 9 hours, which really bites into your deadline. So looking at that, it means I'm going to get there if I have 9 hours in 15 hours time. And yeah, I don't like it. Time remaining, oh no, that's not that, 7:10 to 11:20. Yeah, I mean, it's almost 24 hours I've got to get there, so yeah, I'm maybe being a bit fussy, but I'd like to get there closer to, I've got from Tuesday 7:10 to Tuesday 11:20. I'd want to get there closer to 7:10 rather than 11:20. That's just how I am. But I'm going to have to sleep for 9 hours. The program won't let me do anything else, and I'm not aware of an option to change the sleep times. So I said we're looking at so we're not going to use that one then. It's going to have to be that one up there. That's where it's going to be, I reckon. Maybe even closer. We'll gauge it as we go along. But yeah, that's one observation of the game, and it's a little frustrating. National speed limit over here is 70 miles an hour, which is going to be about 120, 130. 162, about 120, I reckon. We should go on the M1 soon. So we'll probably go on the M25 then. I don't even know what road this is. M2, yeah, I reckon we'll go on the M25 here then. Lovely stuff. So we're heading the M25 the other direction. Whoa. He rear-ended me. His fault, his fault. I just don't like stopping. Notice that that's the first time I can remember stopping to get in the motorway, and we're now in the UK. Sums it up, really. 3 kilometres. Yeah, we'll soon have that done. We'll have that done within half an hour, I reckon. That's real time, of course. Okie dokie. So let's see where we're doing for sleep. 5 hours, still got 3 hours. Going to put it on cruise control. I don't think we want that one. I'm going to pull out here. Sorry, mate. That road there, the A12, will take you up to where I live, which is in Essex. If we went on the A12, it doesn't look like that in real life, I have to say, the junction. But I don't know if they're ever working to do that for real. I don't know. We don't want to go on the M11 either. We're going to stick on the this is the M1, I think it is. Oh, it's the M25. Sorry, it'll go on to the M1 shortly. Know your road. The M1 was opened the year I was born, which is 1959. A little bit of useless information for you. There was I used to live in a place called Luton in Bedfordshire, and they had they still got probably a library there, and on it was a huge. It was like, it was the size of a wall, a big blown up photograph of one of the first photos of the M1, traffic on the M1, and there were like 6 cars on it, and it was, you know, just in broad daylight, like the peak of the day. There's no way it looks anything like that now, obviously, because that was like 50 odd years ago. I better slow down. Now, why is there a limit here of less than 70 miles an hour? We're on the bloody motorway and there's no hazards. I know, I didn't read the sign, I know, but I was expecting to see 70 as we were in the UK. That was at 40. I think we want to turn left here and go up to Birmingham. I was only going to have a stab at this journey, but I'm going to do the whole lot now and get some more money in me bank, provided I don't keep losing it, wasting it on speeding fines. 440 quid. Is it that expensive in the real lorry world? You only, in inverted commas, only get fined something like 320 if you have a crash, which is your fault. Yet a speeding fine, you could be 1 or 2 miles an hour over the limit and you get fined 440. That doesn't seem rational, doesn't seem right to me. Typical UK sky, grey, cloudy. Who would cancel? There's an option there at the bottom. It says cancel current job. Why would you cancel? What circumstances would make you cancel the current job? I wonder. So we've got almost 4 hours. Yeah, it's. You know what? They might even up if I put my foot down at the risk of speeding fines. I've done it before. I'm waffling along there and Lane hopping, sorry. I've done it before just once, and I got there with like a minute or so to spare or something. And it makes sense that if you are careful and put your foot down, i.e. you do the journey quicker, then you can catch up a bit and match the sleep time. So we've got now next rest stop in 3:53, and we are 3:43, so we've now gained 10 minutes, which is good, provided I don't start getting fined, which is I think £120 per, I don't know how they, every mile, every few minutes, I don't know, but I haven't had that for ages because I normally am very sensible with getting sleep. But I certainly don't need fuel. We've got 9:55 left, and I've only got 2:22 to go. So it's just the sleep that's the sort of gamble. I need a rest stop in 3:44, and I get there in 3:31. That's looking good. I reckon it's going to rain. So provided I don't have a stupid accident, or I'm careful with my speeds. That's only 880 and two fines. My God. Why do they have a different speed on the motorway and there's no hazard there? Why is it different? That's £880 out of my budget. That's so annoying. 336, 322. Well, I'm £880 lighter, but I've gained quite a bit of time. There's an option in this game, isn't there, to limit your speed? But my God, how debilitating, I think is the word. How debilitating would that be? God, it'd be awful. Safer, but slower. So I'm going to work out, in fact, what I'm going to do, I don't know if real trucks can do this. What is it? Is it gameplay? I think it is. I'm going to put it now while I'm in England to use miles. That's what I'm going to do. So at least I know I'm playing from the same. Right, 61 miles an hour. I think the UK limit is 56, as I say, for trucks. So technically, I suppose, I'm overdoing the speed limit now as I drive. Maybe that's what he doesn't like. I don't know. I shall stop waffling and just get on with driving so we can get the journey done. 114 miles, which is nothing. This done in a matter of minutes, I reckon. Well, 10. Right, I think we're going. No, we're going straight on. We're going straight on. Sheffield and Cambridge straight on, yeah, because Birmingham. That's right, it is on the M6, of course it is. That way, Leeds as well. I think you can get up there, can't you? I don't get up this way much. No, I think Leeds is M1 actually. We always go on the M6 though, we do. We never go on the M1, we go on the M6. Oh well. I'm actually getting a bit tired myself. 3 hours. Yeah, we've gained half an hour, over about 40 minutes we've gained. Lovely. So it's going to be close, but it's going to be right if nothing happens. Do you ever get these trucks actually breaking down? You can have a crash, you can do this, you can do that, but do you actually get them just breaking down? You know, you can damage them quite badly in an accident, whereby it will cut out and say get to a garage, but just normal day-to-day use, like could happen in the real world, could you just get a truck, say, I don't know if they have a fan belt on a truck or a cam belt or a piston blowing or a puncture or something, you know. I wonder if that happens. Oh, well done. Go for it, Yvonne. 58 quid. That's paid for an eighth of my fine I've just got. So if I can do this, which I'm sure I can, without sleep, I will have gained 9 hours. That's got to be worthy of some award within the game, surely. Some bonus. Other than that, that's one of the garages I would have stopped at just there. I think it's going to start raining any minute. See what I'm going to get for this journey. 31,000. Well, I might as well say 29. Here we go. You know what? I'm such a tosser. Because I'm looking at my windscreen wipers instead of actually looking where I'm going, and I'm bragging, I'm contemplating, I'm saying, oh, how wonderful I am, I'm going to get there in time, blah, 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 and I've just sailed past the friggin' exit. What a freaking idiot. Because I wasn't concentrating, I was more concentrating putting the windscreen wipers on. Oh. Where's the next exit, please? Oh, tell me that's not right. Well, I'm going to have to go round. I'm not driving all the way up there and then all the way back. I'm going to see if there's a hole in the bloody... That's what I'm going to do. Naturally, do not do this at home. Legal disclaimer there. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. This is slightly illegal, doing a turn on the motorway. That's what I'm going to do. Two things there. Highly illegal, but the second one is you wouldn't find that on the motorway. Well, you probably would, but it's only meant for emergency vehicles, service vehicles. Like ambulances, fire engines, police cars, not 25-ton 40-footers driven by an idiot who's more intent on putting the windscreen wipers on than actually looking at the GPS and concentrating on the route to be taken. It was the right thing to do in this game, because there's no way I'm driving up that another 50 miles just to turn around. Oh, it could only happen to me. Right, I think we're going to take this one. It was the last exit we went past anyway. Well, it was a quick save, quick rescue. Mustn't panic, mustn't panic. You've gained the time, you're still okay for sleep. I'm just actually very annoyed at myself. We've wasted 5 minutes, if that, in real time. But probably about 20 minutes in game time. Right, let's get this show on the road. 56 miles to go. I don't know if you can get fined for not... You can get fined for... That's another penalty, is for not putting your lights on. But can you get fined for not using your windscreen wipers? Come on. Sometimes this Logitech G27 I've got, you put it in the right gear, but it doesn't actually click, as in it doesn't register that it's got the right gear, and you just sort of rev the bollocks off it, even though you are in the right gear. So you come out, go into neutral, reselect, and it's okay. Bit frustrating. It might just be the sort of precision or lack of precision of pressing the clutch down and whatever. You know, it doesn't register it, but it's quite frustrating. Sometimes you think, I knew I selected that gear, but it doesn't take it. It just revs it away as though you're in neutral. I think that's what it is. It thinks it's in neutral still, because my hand's feverishly gripping the stick trying to get it to change, and you do it maybe too quickly and it doesn't see the next gear. It just sees it as neutral. Anyway, stop waffling, because we even send your profile person to sleep. Keeps yawning. Right, we've got 1 hour 17. Right, let's do that. We're doing that again, you see. I fiddle with me buttons and I missed the turn. Excuse me. Right, concentrate. Try again. Having just said concentrate. We've got next rest stop in 1 hour and 10. 1 hour and 3. See, that's gone back down to a very, very close margin. I was 40 minutes out up on the deal there before. Try and make it up here. Don't think it's going to happen though. It's going to be about 3 minutes in it. I think it was better on the motorway because I was going so much faster, whereas on this, you know, obviously you can't go that fast, and it's going to decrease the margin. It's like fate, isn't it? I say, so long as I don't get any more speeding fines, so long as nothing major happens, and then within minutes something stupid happens, I get a speeding fine, and or I have an accident, or not have an accident, I overshoot the exit, and it cost me big time. I got out of it illegally, but I got out of it quite well, I think. This is a little B road, or an A road at best. And you can't sling it round the corners like you can a rally car or a Formula 1. Something I haven't tried yet, with my chair and my steering and my computer, is an actual driving racing game. They don't immediately appeal to me. I'm going to slow down because I'm just driving stupid. They don't immediately appeal to me, but it'd be nice to just have a little go on a trial version or something. But I much prefer this because it's more involved, I think, rather than just foot down hard, smash through the gears or the paddles on the steering wheel, and drive round circuit after circuit after circuit. I don't know. It doesn't appeal to me immediately, but I might try a trial one day. Don't know what games there are out there though. I'm pretty close, 17k to go. I can see it on the map even. Really horrible weather. Welcome to England. I've got to be way up on the arrival in time stakes because I haven't taken 9 hours out to go to sleep. So I've got to get awarded somehow for that, haven't I? This isn't an in-time delivery though, I don't think, is it? I never check on those things. I just look at the rate, I look at the distance, and I just go for it. Fog, fog, fog. We're just spitting distance now. Spitting distance. 14 minutes of sleep, and we've got 5 minutes to get there. Lovely. Ah, it's a quarry, isn't it? I don't like these. Well, the force feedback certainly works well. Where are we going? I tend to get lost in these, not so much on the way there, but on the way back. On the way out. Because everywhere looks pretty much the same to me. It's down there, isn't it? Okay, just checking. I'm out of minutes there. And I'm out of minutes there. Will it find me? Hope not. Well, the bed's gone red. And we should be down here on the left then. Okay. Well, what we'll try is a tight U-turn. That should be fine. It's not that tight at all, is it? No such luck. I haven't done it from this angle before. Last time I said that I was in Amsterdam, many years ago. That's another story. That's close enough for me. Good work. Good work, not an excellent. Tell me why it's... Tell me why. Surely not just because of that. I've saved 9 hours. I've arrived 9 hours before I should have done. And I've just got a good work, not an excellent. I don't understand it. What a harsh game. This is a harsh game. So I've now got what have I got in the bank? 89,000. That's good. That's good. Right, that's it for now. I'm going to excuse me. I'm going to leave it there. I bet get some sleep from somewhere. Oh, it's gone already. Fair enough. There should be a place around here. Yes, there is. Let's just try and locate that. Hit the mic. It was around to the left here, wasn't it? Down here. Get some sleep and then we'll take up the next one. Hopefully from this same quarry to save a lot of driving around. Down here on the left, I reckon. Looking at that map. Cool, what a depressing place. There we go. Oh, seconds away. Give us a bloody break, for Christ's sake. Oh, what was that? 5 seconds? Oh well, let's stand and watch the old bankometer here. Couldn't find a job and had to return empty. Minus penalty here, £238. Income to the driver, Madsen, well done. 533, lovely, well done. Oh, lovely, that's more like it. Good. £91 mark. Looking good. That's it then. Right. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you for your attention and your patience. I've turned I think they called it the track or something, the space or something, the flashing lights anyway. Thanks ever so much for your following on this one. Let's turn around. Oh, I can't do it very well on this surface. Oh, get over it, man. Right, tatty bye from Video Guy. I've had enough now. Bye.